Hey guys, what's going on? I just wanted to talk about two quick things that I have a problem with from the patch. Just two things. Might matter to you, might not, but they matter to me, so I'm going to talk about it. And this is my YouTube channel. I'll do what the fuck I want. So, the first problem I had was with quick draw. And my thought is that the premise to remove quick draw, i.e., readying weapons immediately, from all characters because the Titan never had this ability seems like a fallacious and hasty decision by Bungie. Not to mention, no one asked for it. I think there were two alternative routes Bungie could have taken to balance this imbalance. One route I think Bungie could have taken was to give one of the Titan classes a quick draw perk in their skill tree. The other route, and I think the more sensible one, would have been to give the Titan quick draw exotic gauntlets just like they did with the Warlock. Shit. They could have even removed the quick draw perk from the Blade Dancer skill tree and given him quick draw exotic gauntlets too. I do think the second route would have left the player with the hard decision of do I want to waste my exotic slot on quick draw or on something else. Hell, even in COD you have to choose if you want to use such a perk or if you don't want to use such a perk in your loadout. The point being that this freedom of choice should be left entirely up to the player's discretion. I mean, I could also point out that Shade Step is on the Hunter, and it's not on the Titan, and it's not on the Warlock. But I find that to be a too quote-quote fallacy, so I'm not going to point that out. I'm just trying to stick to the facts on what I'm seeing with Quick Draw, and how I think it's bullshit, and how I think it could be fixed. That's all I was doing. Next, I would like to move on to Hungering Blade, which is a really big one that everybody's pissed about, and with good reason too. Nobody's really given good reasons. They just said that they're pissed about it. Well, I'm going to give you some good reasons to be pissed about it. Let's see here. The Hungering Blade just now gives you back a portion of your health when you get a kill. Well, what other perk is like that? Lifesteal. Lifesteal's like that, and that's on the Warlock, and it's a fucking melee. So basically, they took a melee perk and attached it to a super perk. That makes no sense. Yeah, and I also read that in the patch notes that Corduroy's and Embrace the Void are bugged, so they're acting just like Hungering Blade, and people are like mad about this, and I'm like, why? Why are you mad about this? Why is Hungering Blade allowed to be fucked, but Embrace the Void and Corduroy's are not allowed to be fucked? Like, that's just straight up hypocrisy. That just makes no sense to me, especially with Embrace the Void, because you get a nade and a super which restores your health. Hungering Blade is just a super that restores your health, and it's a fucking bad super that can be meleeed, shotgunned, countered by any super, and team shotted with primaries. And we all know that special ammo's coming back, so don't give me that shit. Yeah, and don't even let me get started on the Titan's transfusion melee, which completely regens its health. And that's a fucking melee. It's not even a super. I'm just asking for real balance, no hypocrisy, and for people to call out Bungie on their logical fallacies. Anyway, that's all I have to say. If you agree or disagreed with anything I had to say, just leave it down in the comment section below and I'll read it.